story of Subramanyam, Subu, Vedam hits hard right here in America. It's the kind of gut punch tale that makes you question how a system built on innocent until proven guilty can steal 43 years of a man's life, hand him exoneration, and then slap him right back into cuffs before he even gets to hug his family. Picture this. It's the early 1980s in State College, Pennsylvania, the heart of Happy Valley, home to Penn State, where college kids chase dreams amid football Saturdays and fall foliage. Subu Vedam, 21 years old, is one of those kids. Born in India but brought to the US as a 9-month-old baby, he grew up speaking with a pure central Pennsylvania accent, rooting for the Nittany Lions, and planning a future just like any other local guy. His dad was a Penn State professor. This was home, his only home. Then, on December 14, 1980, everything shattered. Subu's friend and former roommate, 19-year-old Thomas Kinser, another Penn State kid from a faculty family, disappeared after giving Subu a ride to Lewistown to score some acid. Weeks dragged into months. On September 27, 1981, two teenagers hiking in the woods near town found Kinser's decomposed body in a sinkhole, one bullet to the head. Investigators zeroed in on Subu fast. He was the last person seen with Kinser. Circumstantial clues mounted, no direct evidence, no murder weapon recovered, no fingerprints or DNA linking him, but enough questions about the ride, the drugs, and motives to build a case. In 1982, police arrested him. His green card and passport? Seized. Bail? Denied. Authorities called him a foreigner likely to flee, even though he'd lived here his whole life. He was already facing minor unrelated drug and theft charges from his youth, but the murder charge sealed his fate. Trial in 1983. Guilty of first-degree murder. Life without parole. Subu appealed, got a new trial in 1988, and was convicted again. The door slammed shut at Huntington State Correctional Institution, a grim maximum security prison in the Pennsylvania hills. Inside those walls, time froze for Subu while the world outside exploded. Reaganomics gave way to the internet age, cell phones replaced payphones, 9/11 changed everything, social media took over. Subu's hair went white, his body slowed. Prosecutors kept coming with deals, plea to manslaughter, confess, get out sooner. Every time. I can't confess to something I didn't do. He earned college degrees behind bars, tutored fellow inmates, clung to his innocence like it was the only thing left. The breakthrough came in 2022. Pennsylvania Innocence Project lawyers dug through dusty Center County DA files and found what had been hidden for decades. An FBI ballistics report showing the bullet in Kinser's skull was too small for the .25 caliber gun prosecutors pinned on Subu. Handwritten notes, undisclosed witness statements, evidence that could have blown the case apart if the jury had seen it. Legal fights stretched on. Hearings in 2024 brought in experts who dismantled the old theory piece by piece. Then, in August 2025, Center County Judge Jonathan Grine ruled, the withheld evidence violated Subu's due process rights under the Constitution. There was a reasonable probability a jury would have acquitted him with the full picture. Conviction vacated. October 2, 2025, the DA dropped all murder charges. No point in retrying after 43 years. The evidence was gone, witnesses dead or scattered, justice too late for a redo. Subu, now 64, walked out as Pennsylvania's longest-serving wrongfully convicted person ever exonerated. October 3, 2025. Huntington's gates creak open. Subu steps into real sunlight for the first time in forever, blinking at a world of smartphones, electric cars, TikTok. His sister waits in the parking lot, tears ready, car loaded to take him back to State College, to family, to freedom. But before he reaches her, ICE agents move in. Handcuffs snap on again. This wasn't about the murder, that was done. It was a 25-year-old deportation order, originally triggered by the wrongful conviction plus that old 1980s no-contest plea on drug charges, LSD sales as a young guy. Even with the murder erased, ICE pounced fast. Subu was hauled off, first to a local ICE spot, then shipped to the Moshannon Valley Processing Center in Clearfield County, and later a short-term facility in Louisiana with its own airstrip for quick flights out. He hadn't been to India since he was in diapers. No relatives there, no memories, no way to start over at 64. I went in at 21, he told reporters, voice cracked with exhaustion, and I'm coming out at 64. I don't know a soul in India. I don't even know how to live outside these walls. The people I know are still inside. America, the land of the free, gave him exoneration one day and ripped away real freedom the next. His lawyers pushed back hard. An immigration judge issued a temporary stay. A federal district court in Pennsylvania backed it up. In November 2025, courts ordered ICE to hold off while the Board of Immigration Appeals reviewed everything. By early 2026, the board vacated the old deportation order entirely, calling it an exceptional situation, and restored Subu's permanent resident status pending full review. As of mid-February 2026, Subu was still detained at Moshannon Valley, but his team was fighting for bond release any day now. A hearing before immigration judge Tamar Wilson was set, with strong arguments that 43 years of wrongful imprisonment outweighed a decades-old drug plea. This isn't ancient history, it's happening right now, in our backyards. Subramanyam Vedam didn't just lose his youth to a flawed prosecution, he lost it twice over, first to prison, then to the immigration machine that wouldn't let go. It's a raw reminder, exoneration should mean freedom, not another cage. After everything this country took from him, the question lingers for every American who believes in second chances: will we finally let Subu come home for good?